All that doesn't make so nice. All that
Hi, this is Mahesh Ravi, and in this video, we're going to take a look at a very interesting new feature in Figma, which is called the Figma Make. So, we are going to take a look at what this is capable of. So, I'm going to just show you a very simple exercise that we can actually get done with Make. And to give you a brief, Make is a AI assisted prototyping tool, advanced prototyping tool. So it can actually do much more than the rapid prototyping tool set that we have with Figma. So let's get into it. Let's go back to Figma and we will actually create something in Figma Design and we will use that design to make something with Figma Make. So let's jump right into a design. Let's start building a design. Let's take a frame, go with phone 16 right here, a template. We'll make something really quick, right? So let's take a text and say that send money to your recent contacts. This is a very basic text that I'm going to create. Let's scale it up a little bit. And we'll create some thumbnails. I'm going to say take an ellipse tool. Let's create a quick set of duplicates for this. Let's select all of this and add an auto layout into this. So we have a set of thumbnails and that's enough. We are just doing this. And let's add some images into it. So I'm just going to go to my plugins and choose UI faces. And let's add some images. All right, so we have some faces here as well. And this is all I'm going to make in the screen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select this design, the frame, Control C to copy this. And we are going to go to Figma Make. Let's go to Make. And we have this text box here, which is very familiar, which will be very familiar to you if you have used a lot of chatbot AI chats. So I'm just going to paste the design that we just created here. The template comes in right there and you can describe the idea. So I'm just going to describe a small idea here. Okay, so this is what I've said. I need a prototype of this payment app. When clicked on a thumbnail of a person, a payment screen should open up where users can enter an amount and send it to that person. Once it is sent, I need a confirmation screen. This is what I'm going to do. I just created one screen, right? We can click this arrow and we'll start thinking. You can see the thought process and logic in this side, and you can see the outcome in this side. So the thought is done and it's showing you the summary of what it basically created, and you can see the preview right here. So if you see this, send money to your recent contacts is something that we designed. We can see all the thumbnails. And you move your mouse, you can see that there is a small micro interaction of scaling up that they have added to the thumbnails. Now, if you click on a thumbnail, the payment page is opening up. So you can actually see that the person's thumbnail is here, the name is there, enter the amount to send. We can enter the amount here. We can add that amount manually, or we can actually choose presets from here. This is not something that we even suggested, but it actually gave it to us. So for instance, let's say if I click on 10, it added 10 here and it shows send $10 in this button. So click on send, it's processing, and it gave us a confirmation screen, even with an animation and all that stuff that we wanted. You can even have a share receipt button here. You click on this and goes back to the screen. You can continue doing this, like show names of all the recent contacts below the thumbnails. It's reasoning again. It's redoing the code. it refreshed your prototype with the names in here. So if you click on this, Alex, the full name of Alex is going to show right here, and you can send it. Processed, go back to home. You can see all the names in here. So that's just one line of natural articulation, and it is giving you an amazing advanced prototype in here, right? You can, let's say that this is actually showing in dollars because we didn't actually mention the currency. Change the dollars to Indian rupee. So it updated that as well. We have the version 3 as well in here. So one thing that you might have noticed here is that when we actually did the 3 variants, we ran out of AI credits because Figma actually updates the credits every day. So if you want to create something more to this, you might have to wait till tomorrow. But the thing that we said, the 3 variations that we did, it got added. So it is now Indian rupees, 100 rupees, 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, 2000 rupees, and we are able to send it. So this is Figma Make. Now, if you go back to the home screen of Figma Make, you can see that there are a couple of things that you can do. You can describe your idea here. You can attach images. You can attach your designs directly into it. You can select a library from Figma to use it to build other screens. So for instance, if you have access to a couple of libraries from Figma community, or if you have built your own library of icons, typography and things like that, if you choose that library, it's going to use that library to build the other screens automatically. You have access to point and edit, which means that once you have created a design, you can choose point and edit, and you can interact on the canvas directly, select items, and then modify this. You don't have to go back to design to change something manually. You can do that here as well in the canvas. Once you're done with it, you can publish this and share it with your team or your clients. So this is an amazing advancement and improvement to Figma. You don't have to use any advanced prototyping tools to create your basic, to give an idea to your client that this is a product that you're working on. So check this out. It is super awesome, and this is the future of UI design, I think. So yeah, I'll see you with another video soon. Till then, bye-bye.